Christophe Munzihirwa was a Congolese archbishop who was murdered during one of the worst humanitarian crises the world has seen. He was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo in 1926. In his early studies to become a priest, he was said to be a brilliant student. He was ordained in 1958 and entered the Jesuit order in 1963. He was known for his bravery and for supporting poor and marginalized people. When his seminarians were conscripted into the army in retaliation for protesting injustices, he joined the army with them in order to shame the government. In 1980, he became the Jesuits' provincial superior in Central Africa. He was appointed Archbishop of Bukavu in 1995. In 1995, the situation in Bukavu was harrowing. The Rwandan genocide brought an influx of refugees into the area. First came the Tutsis fleeing the Hutus, and then the Hutus fleeing Tutsi revenge. Around 650,000 refugees settled around Bukavu. Cholera spread through the refugee camps, and violence was commonplace. Archbishop Munzihirwa tried to raise international awareness of the crisis. Father Toussaint Kafahiri Merhala said, Monsignor Munzihirwa Christophe had written to all the powerful men and women in the world, to the UN General Secretary, to Bill Clinton, to all these people telling them, this is the situation on the ground, this is what's happening. Unfortunately, many countries were hesitant to send humanitarian aid to the region. The camps were thought to be politicalized bases used for attacks against the new Rwandan government. Some have went so far as to call it the messiest humanitarian quagmire ever and a total ethical disaster. Circumstances were dangerous for the refugees, but also for the citizens of Bukavu as a whole. The dictatorship in Congo was losing its grip on power, which opened the door for the Rwandan government to invade, accusing Congo of sheltering perpetrators of genocide. As Rwandan troops advanced closer to Bukavu, Archbishop Munzihirwa helped some people escape the coming violence. He saved a group of Trappist nuns, but he refused to leave the area himself. On October 28, 1996, he gave a radio address and said, "What can we still do these days? Let us remain firm in our faith. We trust that God will not abandon us and that a small ray of hope will arise for us somewhere. God will not abandon us if we are committed to respecting the life of our neighbors, whatever their ethnicity." The next day, on October 29th, Rwandan troops reached Bukavu. The archbishop was stopped at a checkpoint and he approached the soldiers clutching a crucifix. Some people think that he intended on offering himself up to the soldiers so that they wouldn't kill his companions. The soldiers weren't interested in negotiating, however. They shot and killed him, some say after interrogating and torturing him first. Between the 29th and the 30th, 450 people in Bukavu met the same fate, including the archbishop's driver and bodyguard. The chaos meant that his body could not be recovered immediately, and only 71 people were brave enough to attend his funeral. Archbishop Munzihirwa is today remembered as a sign of hope for people in Congo. His message of peace is extremely relevant today as the region continues to experience conflict. His sainthood cause was opened in 2016. Pope Francis called him a courageous shepherd and prophetic voice who defended his people by offering his life.